Hey fellas, remember me always saying I'm the real thing from the real world? I was just looking at a place, a site, I think it was called PUA Training or something like that. And they had a good looking guy stand up there talking about when he was 21, he'd never even kissed a girl, and he did this whole litany of oh, woe is his wife, with, or life, rather words, with no proof. I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker's good looking. He had girls all over him. And I found it hard to believe. Now, do you guys remember me saying that I was shy and quiet in high school? That I was a bookworm? Do you remember me telling you how I used to walk by this girl named Audrey's house every day for months? Just so I could see if she would be outside after school, so I could say hi. I would walk around the corner. I would stand there for 10 minutes. I would stand there, fellas. And I'd walk back around and say hi to her on the way back, trying to build up the courage to ask her to the prom. Do you guys remember me saying how I waited till the day before to ask her to the prom? Huh? I'm sure those guys who've been around me long enough, you remember me saying this stuff. That's how bad I was. At the San Francisco Lair, when I gave my lecture there, that's what I stated. How many of you guys believe that story? Well, I'm going to show you it's true. I waited till the day before to ask her to the prom. And she said no. After, actually I contacted her last year. I found her and I contacted her on Facebook and added her to my Facebook. By the way, there's a fellow, some DJ guy tried to get on my Facebook account and I didn't let him. And I'm going to suggest to that fellow who's a DJ out there, you go to the Zen first name, last name Mac. That's the account that I add people on from this industry, from this community. I've had a lot of the guys who are the haters try to create these fake accounts to get into my personal account. They've finally given up. Okay, they've finally given up. They'll put like a hot woman up there. If I don't know them, I don't let them in. Okay, they finally got that idea. I don't let in people that I remember from high school or my family on this one. But they wanted to get in there and probably, disrupt my family, start sending them stuff, basically harassing my family. That's how bad these people are, fellas. Okay, I've had them try over and over again to get into my family account. And these people will try anything. You'd be surprised what these people will stoop to just to shut me up. Now, as I was saying, I was I was a bookworm. I called myself waking up in the 9th grade. I should have actually played sports. I didn't go to the sports area. I went and read books instead. I called myself a bookworm with muscles because I had the coaches begging me to play. I was very, very good at the 400-yard dash. You see how big I am. I was always this big, but I was big with muscles and lean. Okay? I had good coordination. Remember we talked about in this product here, how to make a woman come? I did the Algenics muscle relaxation stuff. That's what opened up the nerve pathways, okay, from my brain into my body and increased my coordination. And as I said in my product, increased my ability to make a woman come because I could last forever. I put my mind inside my dick. I could go on and on. Plus, I trained myself not to come. Do the stuff that's in this product. Now, I'm going to show you some cut and paste or some, I guess you call screen captures. Okay? Show you proof that I am the real thing, that everything I said was true. I tried to do this as a video, but I have to block out her name because these people will go after anyone. All right. There it is. This is real. You guys can tell this is real. This is from Facebook. She said, sorry to hear that your dad, about my dad. Yeah. I said, thanks, Audrey. I'm sorry you and I never got a chance to get to know each other better in high school. If I had been more of a man back then, I would have asked you out much earlier before the day of the senior prom. As you don't recall, this is later on in the conversation. I was the idiot who asked you to the prom. Let me go get the document. I was the idiot who asked you to the prom. I think it was the day of or the day before. Oh shit! And you guys, it was actually the day of. It wasn't the day before. It was the day of. Wow. I don't know why I got the day before. I think I was reading this earlier, and it was actually the day of. And that's how stupid I was, guys. You know, I didn't think. I lived in a box. I lived basically in a bubble. Okay? And I didn't think about, you know, girls have to go get a dress. They have to have a corsage. They got to get their hair done. It's no wonder why she turned me down. And turned out, you know, there weren't guys all up in her. And guess what? She does not even remember me asking. I said, you don't even remember me asking you to the prom? And I said, I don't know why guys were not into you, Audrey. I certainly was, but I used to be real shy and quiet. But I did not know you played sports either. I actually do remember that she played softball, and I think they had a thing about girls who played softball at the high school. Okay. I said, you're the girl I asked out to my senior prom. I had a crush on you for a long time. I still talk about how it took me months to get the courage to walk over and ask you out, Audrey. As I recall, you went to City College, but it looks like you also joined the Air Force. And she goes, wow, I only recall the guys at Cordova did not like me, and I was focused on sports, and said stay in touch. And then she goes, don't you remember me asking you to the prom? And she didn't. She didn't remember me asking her to the prom. Okay? She didn't remember asking me to the prom. I said, it's hard for guys to believe that they were not into you. And I said, I didn't know you played sports either. But I do actually recall now. This one's the same as the last one. I guess I copied the same one. Okay. This one, nah, it's nothing good here. I don't know why it duplicated stuff. I guess when I sent it, it duplicated it. You don't even remember me asking you to the prom? And this one's already been seen also. So, there you have it. Everything I told you about my life is the truth. I don't lie about my shit, about my life. I teach from my life experiences. I was that shy goober dude. Okay? Goofy dude, if you want to call me. Actually, I wasn't goofy because I had my head on straight. They called my older brother Goofy Grape because some people, they're so smart, they're goofy. And I hated that shit. I hated being the little brother of a nerd. That's why I kind of pick on nerds. Because I had to fight all his battles. Okay? I stopped fighting his battles after my little brother died. The last one, as I said, was a guy with bad legs on crutches. And I said no more to him. He bowls and he gets into arguments with people. He doesn't know how to fight. And I just can't do that anymore. So I grew up in a family of nerds, but I wasn't a nerd. And I have an IQ. My IQ at that time, it was only 130. There, my little brother was the 140s. My older brother was in the 150s. So I was the dummy of the family. So I'd never felt like I was anything smart. Yeah, I could do geometry in my head like crazy, but that was just a gift that I developed. And yeah, I could remember things like a motherfucker, but that's just, some people have a gift for stuff like that. And I was also good at patterns, figuring shit out. But that's just, the way the brain works. Wasn't that special to me. My dad was 128, mine was 130, and everybody, my mom's, she won't even get hers. I don't think hers was registered on scale. She had the same seizures my older brother did. And my older brother had these brain seizures. He came out of it, he didn't talk. And he's only talking in recent days because I forced him to go to Toastmasters. So now I see him walking through the neighborhood, laughing and giggling with his coworkers, having a good time. Toastmasters will develop you, fellas. I'm giving you all the tools that have worked for me. Okay? Everything that's worked for me, I'm giving it to you. You now have my new product on how to make a woman come. Okay? That's all of my experiences that I learned in the real world. As I said, I don't like that position that all of the guys are pushing out there. Okay, for the hitting the G-spot. Yes, it will hit the G-spot and she can squirt, but there's a better way to do it. Okay, that I show you in this product. So a lot of people are getting it. I've looked at my AOL account and I deleted all the mails that come in there, and I was scanning through them, and there's a bunch of people got it. So congratulations. I want you guys to write me back. Write me back. I need some feedback on this. Okay, I want to know. Okay, when you start using this stuff, how it works for you. I know it's going to work because the stuff that's in 7 steps has worked. People have told you that. Now I've given you the whole picture, even the metaphysical side of it. So I want to know, when you guys start developing that part of yourselves, the metaphysical side, I want to hear some feedback. Can you guys please send me some feedback so I can help other people? Because some people won't get this unless they hear feedback. They don't trust me, I guess. So I have to build trust within these people. There are new people that come to the channel all the time. They don't know I'm the real thing. That, you know, I only give you guys the real shit. All they hear is some black dude cussing. Some fat looking black dude cussing. So anyway, give me that feedback as soon as you can, fellas. You got it'll come about 4 weeks. It's going to take about 4 weeks before you start to see real progress at this. That's why I have my 4-week exercise schedule. Make sure you do each and every exercise. Okay? Pick your own time to do them. But do each and every exercise throughout the day. And I guarantee you will have some serious dick power and some serious magnetic ability. People don't realize that your aura... I've talked about auras that attract. And I've talked about auras that repel. Now, did you know that people that... have a repelling aura, is because their energy is weak, and that's what repels people from you. If your inner energy is weak, you're going to repel people from you. You notice how people who are like the creepy kind of nerdy types, their energy is weak inside. Okay, have anybody ever noticed that? But the people who are attractive, their auras are strong and bright, and they attract you to them like a moth. That's what I go into in this product here, working on developing your aura also. Because when you're with a woman, your two auras meet. The energy mix and matches. I used to get sick, and other people have told me the same thing. They used to get sick. I used to get like the flu symptoms after sleeping with some girls, and I would cut them from my life. Okay? Because our auras did not mix. I actually got flu symptoms next day. Okay, I don't know if anyone else has had that. Let me know if you've had that situation yourself. You know, flu doesn't feel good. You know, feeling really run down, feeling slightly sick, like you're getting a fever, but it never really comes in. Then you go and you rest and you recharge your body. So you guys who are repelling women, you need to increase your energy. You actually need to work on the energies flowing through your body, and I'll be coming out with something to help you with that actual base energy. Because I noticed that people in this community, your chakras are all fucked up. I don't mean to go into the metaphysics, but if you're that kind of person who's by rote, this is not for you. But if you have an open mind, and as I said, I'm only giving you stuff that actually has worked for me. Okay, so when you start to understand energy, as the quantum physics has proven this shit actually exists, you will realize that this shit's real. But your inner energy, if it's weak, you're going to repel people. That's the thing. You guys with who did the chakra test on my site, your energy is repelling people because you lack energy. Negative energy is a repellent. Positive energy will attract. Okay? Does that make sense? Negative will push, positive will pull. Negative will push, positive will pull in this situation. So, you people who are in the negative, that's why you don't have women in your lives. You got to correct that shit and get yourself back into the positive. Especially if you got a negative heart. You got to bring that back into the positive. All right, fellas. Good luck.